Ciao nice people! Welcome to the stream, how it's going? We are back again on... Here's the name. It's small, but we are on Critipedia. And hello Drake, welcome to the stream. Oh, nice to see you right at the start. Again, what is Critipedia? In simple words, it's a personal list of things that in my opinion should not be inserted in a game. Things that should not be done in a game. Again, in my opinion, but I always try to give my point of view, and I try to explain in a way that makes it a lot of sense from me. We already collected a lot of entries here. I kinda need to expand on the last ones, and I need to make some cleaning maybe. The game for today is a Demon's Hunter guide to passing finals. So first, I don't know, unfortunately I cannot know what the game is about. I only saw a single screen for the GoFundMe. So just in case, here we have the game, and here's the founding page. I think it's an JRPG, honestly though I don't know much. So I think we should just start and see what happens. Before, maybe I should get more yellow. Yes, 2 yellow. This yellow is fine. Here we are. A Demon Hunter's Guide to Passing Finals. Okay, so I already mentioned this to the developer, but also to other games in the past. But I think it's important to address it every time. AI art. So, AI art is very... actually, I literally have the entry for AI art on the Critipedia. Here. I literally wrote my thoughts here. Simply, like, I can see how AI art is very practical, but the downsides, in my opinion, are too big to be considered being used in RPG Maker games. First of all, people don't like AI art, so people will likely avoid the game, or because they are very anti-AI art and they don't want to support it, and so they also could give criticism to the game just because it has AI art, but also simply because it looks cheap in a way. Which, in a sense, it's true, because AI art is something you can get instantaneously, without a lot of effort. And it's a shame, because it doesn't mean if a game has AI art, it means the whole game is cheap, but that's what is the impression that it's giving. Because if a developer wants to make some AI art for the game, some people could think then the developer doesn't have the project at heart that much to give it a proper images. Again, I can see how people cannot afford to pay artists, but before AI art, I remember I was a young boy and I was trying to make my game. At the time I didn't have AI art, but I found the sprites for my characters, which are iconic up to this day, from a Japanese website of free resources. So there's definitely ways to find resources online. Oh, wait, we have Visustella here. Okay, it's standard that in Visustella we put this sound. No, wait, where was it? Okay, it's standard that we put the sound of the cat and the dog. We want a bit differently now. Okay, let's go. Okay, I like the intro because it starts with something I would call it in medias res, but could also be a flashback. Still doesn't start with a slow intro of the character waking up in a bed. Oh, it's my great day today. And also there's some lightning effects, like the did the rain just increase? Like a small flash of the thunder. I like this one. The premise though, it's the Demon Lord. Let's see. Demon Lord! Today I face my greatest test. Today I bring peace and justice to the Republic. Today your kingdom of evil falls. That's the Evil Lord. Seems like a normal goblin to me, but okay. So, the first shadow to fall before the light. Okay, no, it's just a normal demon. Close ranks! Do not let him pass! Okay, and we have a battle tutorial, let's see. The music is okay, nice. A powerful... Are we attacking already? You took no damage. You call that an attack? It's too strong! Let me show you how it's done. Brothers, join me! Together we can defeat him! I don't know, this Dracula is looking at me funny. Okay, I suppose those one are made with AI as well, but there are plenty of resources in the RTP by default. I don't see honestly the reason to use those AI assets if the default ones from RPG Maker looks better, right? Which are already in the engine. Wait, maybe... I suppose maybe there is no Dracula in the RPG Maker battle system? I'm curious, wait. Because... I think there is no Dracula by default, but... I'm still gonna check. Yeah, there is no vampire here. Though... I wonder though then if the vampire was required for the story or not. Of course, maybe people don't want to use the base RTP asset, but in my opinion, using AI is worse than using default asset. Wait, I lost the sentence. It's saying, I'll drain his blood and constrict him into my arms of the damned. Okay. He's being threatening. It doesn't matter how many you throw in my path, I'll cut them all down. And he's dead. Your master reign of evil ends now. I will not let this darkness consume this land. Okay, I suppose I don't mind, it's a short battle introduction. Another one. You think you can stop me? Don't forget me. Think you can take me? Okay, what are those? Lost Soul. I like those ones. I like those ones. They are a little unsettling, but in the good sense. Skill, Evasion of Legends. Boost evasion to near 100%. Okay, the protagonist is overpowered, right? Reduce damage taken or grants brief invincibility. Once health drops below a threshold. Okay, that's cool, I suppose. Let's go with evasion. I suppose I could be hit by magics. Oh no, are there metapods? Those are metapods. Oh no. We're dodging everything. Shield Breaker. They have enemy defense, more damage does. So this is a cool move. Increases damage as the target's defense increases. Okay, they are made for those enemies, maybe. Dual attack. Double attack, which I never got the difference between the two. Triple attack, okay, this is clear. Okay, this attacks twice one enemy. I see, I see. Unavoidable attack that can stagger. And the ultimate. Why is the ultimate free? More crit. Can ignore defenses. Celestial Storm. A spell once fought lost, rediscovered centuries later. It was revered for its destructive power. It's free, let's go! I think they are dead. Okay, I think it's a good way to show the protagonist is overpowered here. Child's play. How are you so powerful? It's an isekai, of course. Darkness always yields before the light. We must defeat you at all costs. Then you've chosen your end. Okay, those are the wizards before. One also has the spell of levitation. Or is he walking on the wall? Celestial Storm Strike. I don't even need to test the others. This one is a little broken, I would say. He's the Demon Lord. Black Knight. Maybe it's the one before the Demon Lord. How did you get past our guards? OP skills. They chose to stand in my way. They fought bravely and fell swiftly. Stand aside, Black Knight. My fight is with the Demon Lord. I will see this land freed from his shadow. Then you will have to cut me down to take another step. My allegiance is to the Demon Lord. I will not yield. Okay, you forced me to use the Celestial Storm Strike again. Will he survive? No. So the light does not falter after all. Why is the Demon Lord like... Wait, that's a Demon Lord? The sprite is a big mismatch. Feels like a child in the sprite. Do you... I see now that the sprites are not the default ones, which is nice. Though... I think it's better to use the default ones if it means matching the portrait with the character. Do you truly believe you can defeat me, mortal? Did you see what I did with the other one? You are no match for my power. Bold words, demon. Perhaps it's time to stop talking. Prepare yourself. Wake up, Riku. Stop dreaming or you'll miss the test. Okay, I like this starting twist. Test? You can't distract me. Your evil ends today. Wake up, Riku. Stop dreaming. You're going to miss the entrance exam. Oh no, the Demon Lord is my grandpa. Okay, small observation. I was lost for a moment in this screen because I was looking around, but I didn't see anything. Like, there is a bed on the right, it's empty. The center, it's empty. I have to look on the upper left, and it's a little weird for the player having to check where the scene is playing when it's starting. It's brief, but can interrupt the immersion. I would definitely center the bedroom, or maybe add some borders on the left. Center the camera, I don't know. Riku, it's time to wake up. Today is your entrance exam. That's today? Yeah, and unless you want to miss your chance, you have to get moving. Don't forget your dead good luck charm and the forms, so you can take the entrance exam. They're on the table. Hard to believe it's been 7 years since they were taken from us. I wish I could remember them. Hey, eyes forward. That exam is not going to wait. Sorry, I'm gonna die in the next act, but I still can talk while you dwell on the past. Okay, we can walk. We are running by default. Can I save? Wow. I cannot. There is autosave at least. Application for admission. Shouldn't we send those way beforehand? Though I really like the interior here. It's simple, there are some light effects here at the windows and the entrance. And there are some shadow effects here, I like them a lot. Oh yeah, also the books. Hello. Found dead, good luck charm, of course. It's an equipment. We don't know. It's not here. Let's go to adventure. Wait. I almost forgot. The road to the school can be really dangerous. Don't they have like a bus or something? Take this and get yourself a weapon before you leave town. The item shop usually has a few. A lot of money. What about this one? Grandpa, I already found a sword. It's here. Okay, maybe it's a decorative one. I can... There are too many weapons, though. I would make a lot of sense. I doubt it has another battle left in it. Okay, so there... At least they try to explain with this one. Though, that sword seems pretty fine. Another suggestion, I would definitely block the NPC with an event here, because if you stay here and the NPC is in the corridor, you get stuck, and it's very annoying. Here we are on Wellcroft. Do not confuse with Wellcraft, where you create armor by fusing pieces of leather together and mining diamonds. The weather is already bad. Can I stay here? It's fine, it's better. Is it gradual? It's... Huh. That's weird. The weather just randomly starts out of nowhere. Okay, a weapon shop could be this one. Hi. Heading out? Why not stock up? Okay, we have healing. 550, resurrect, and TP. We don't need those now, maybe. The Hall of Honor doesn't look like a weapon shop, but we could try. We honor those lost by the hands of evil. Mom, Dad, I'll avenge you. Wait, why does Riku... Okay, there's a mistake here. Riku has a defined portrait. Have you ever been to Starfall Bay? I think not. No, it's lovely this time of the year. I hope it's not raining as here. Gotta stop from supplies before we get on the road. Okay, a 3-day for the capital. Wait, so... Are we gonna walk all the way there? Do we have like a tent? There are inns on the way. I don't think I will find weapons around here, huh? Maybe I can steal something. No. Never mind. I didn't see a shop. Oh, hello. We are underground. This is suspicious. I was expecting at least a single secret item in the pots, but nothing problematic. Looks like it goes forever. Oh well. I heard the sound. What was the sound? Did I throw something? Hi. Okay, that is telling me to buy some weapons, but I don't see any shop. And why should we sleep in the inn in the first city? Okay, maybe the city continues here. No. Wait. So we don't have a weapon shop? Dad? Can I borrow one of yours? Huh. I should get at least a potion then. Ah, wait! Huh? Wait. Okay. Nobody will find this one. What is this? Nobody will find this one. I just pressed right to go on the sell button. There is no indication that you can press left and right to buy weapons. That has to be... This has to be changed. Otherwise, players will never find a weapon. Also says drains a lot. I think it's funny. Though I think it's very... It's better to just have the number there. Because I need to know how much money I have. So despite being funny, it's not convenient for the player. Let's go with a weapon. We have a dagger. A sword, which is stronger. The dagger increases agility, but we don't need a... I think it's... Depends on the battle system type. We can also go with the staff. Do we have any spell? No, we can wait and we double attack. But we don't have anything to cast anything. Anything else? No. We should buy a sword then. We also have armors? Okay. I will go with a long sword. We don't care about agility, right? Wait, but maybe we can double wield a dagger. No. Longsword 1. And we have plenty of money for clothing. We can take an armor. A bigger shield. We don't need magical defense, right? We already have a bandana, but we can go with a hat. Magic defense, just in case. Even if in RPG Maker, magical defense is less important at the start. Because magical attacks do flat damage plus a minor magical increase. And an accessory, I suppose. What do we have? Those are a lot of accessories. I think it's okay to have this big opportunity to choose from the start what you can equip. But maybe it would be nice to save it later for making the shops feeling fresh. For example, if I see those ones in the next shop, it will feel at least slightly more fresh, I feel like. We can go with a ring for attack. Speed ring. Luck stone. Luck can be useful, but not here maybe. Hit rate, where is crit rate? Prevent poison. Can go preemptive. Carry TP. This can be useful. TP charge rate also is very useful. This seems to have every status you can have in RPG Maker, right? Half damage from the elemental attacks. Oh, we go with TP rate, maybe? Yes, because you have strong attacks, so you will level... You will always spam the strongest ones. Okay, mine. We are fine. Ah, we have more stuff, okay. Okay, let me talk later about the amount of equipment. For now, though... Warning bell? Ah, no, it's another item. Why they say the rings reduce my defense? I will go with boots and gloves. Ah, because it counts the good luck charm. Wow, this is very useful. Sorry for the mouse sound. I'm taking a potion and we go. It's fine, we don't need mana now. And we don't even need to resurrect. We are fine. Okay, then. Let me address something. There's a lot of items in the equipment. And honestly, I don't see the point on having that many items. Because the player just needs to do more clicks to buy more items that roughly give just some extra statistics. For example, the leather gloves and traveler boots, they give nothing. Could be better to have them joined in a single slot, for example. Even the hat, like, the hat, gloves and boots are the same at the end. The armor kinda gives a lot more defense. Though I don't see the necessity for all of those equipment slots. This is not strictly a critique, as in Critipedia. But I think it's... I don't see the need for it. Yes. Okay, autosave. At least we don't need to save manually. Or we don't need to worry about not being able to save. Today of all days. Why did I sleep in? The fastest road to the school is through the forest. You should consider the safest, you know. Also, do they invent umbrellas yet, or... I don't recognize this path. Then you should not take it, because you need to go to the school, right? It looks like it goes near the school. Never mind. Maybe it could work. I wouldn't bet on it, though. Also, because it's a forest, you risk to get lost in it. But okay. No, 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 no! Ah, it had to be a dead end! Now we'll have to backtrack. They're probably well into registration now. Well, like, you did one screen. Ah, there was a dragon in the bush. And I'm dead. Okay, what happened? We got teleported maybe in the Demon Lord mansion or whatever. Okay, where am I? I'm glad I'm prepared. Okay, maybe this one needs to die, right? I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, what the hell is happening? What is this one? I didn't see. Let's boost Shadow Aura. This guy is strong. Now we're fine. It's Shadow Golem, okay. Let's double hit. I have potions, I'm fine. Are we supposed to lose here? Yes. Warrior of the living, your spirit flickers, but death shall not claim you this day. I too can guide you through the shadows. Stand strong, for escape is at hand. Okay, who are you, Mr. Overpower buffed everywhere? Okay, he has a lot of spells. Scan. A lot of healing. And a lot of magic even. No special skills. This guy is bad. This guy is weak. Well, of course. Let's throw a boulder. Ah, magic eye though. Okay. Too bad. I wish it threw a boulder physically to the enemy. Well, I'm not doing that bad myself, you know. Also, I'm regenerating 5 health. Maybe it's the ring from the father. I don't know. Let's go with Holy. Seems weak to Holy to me. Ah, the guy is also countering. Okay, the guy had everything. Also, he did more damage with a basic attack, so I should not have used magic. Thank you. What brings you here, young warrior? It was an accident. I took a shortcut on my way to Kaito Onimaru Academy when a demon... I see. I'd like you to have this. May it serve you well. Wait, but we didn't even understand what happened. Like, a demon flew him here? A demon teleported him here? I don't get what happened. We get warrior mark. Fear not, I will show you the way back. That's not showing, it's teleporting, but okay. I'm back? Oh no, the entrance exam! That's the wrong way. Wait, that was similar to the exit of the other village. I'm here. I'm really here. I just no time, hope late. I'm not late, you definitely are. Also, the school seems a little wary on the outside. Oh, hi, it's Albus Silent. No, how it's called in English? It's Dumbledore. Can I help you? I'm Riku, I'm here for the entrance exam. I know I'm a little late, I'm sorry, but... Late? You should have been here hours ago. The exam period is nearly over. I'm sorry, please, I swear I had a few problems. Okay, I didn't mean to be late. You better have a good reason, otherwise you'll have to apply next year. You know, you see, a demon just kidnapped me, there was a dark golem, a random guy come out, countered his attacks and teleported me here. I'm sorry, I know it's hard to believe, but my morning took a weird turn. To be fair, it's still your fault because you came here late. I overslept, and the only route goes through the forest and somehow ended up in what I can only describe as a dark realm, crawling with demons. I tried to hold my own, but I was overwhelmed. Just when I thought it was over, a warrior appeared. His skill was extraordinary. He cut them down like he'd done it hundreds of times. A portal? Demons? Did your savior give you a name? No, but he had scars on the left side of the face. His left eye was injured. And he gave me this. At least you have something to show as proof. I don't really like that. I don't know. I don't like when characters say something clearly unrealistic and act surprises when nobody believes them. Handed over the warrior's mark. I know it's crazy, but it's true. I understand it isn't ideal, but I made it. All I'm asking for is a chance to take the exam. Oh, you're still trying to sell this story to me? It's hard to explain, harder to believe, but I lived it. Tell me at least your application admission. Yeah, sure. There are a few more prospective students ahead of you. Candidates that managed to arrive in time without a story. Join them in the arena. But you will be in a disadvantage. What is disadvantage? I'm full health now. Identify yourself. Proctor! Riku Kurugane. I knew your parents. That's it again. Proctor, you're here to get me. I'm poison. Tasty. Prepare to fight. What are we fighting? Simple. Win the fight. Okay, seems simple enough. I can go with a boost. So, what is the disadvantage of coming late? Feels like we are just fighting monsters. Oh well, with double attack, a single enemy. It's a Gloopkin. Okay, seems reasonable. Also, we are taking no damage. Because probably we got the best armor. Wait and see. Whoa, it's all flash. It does nothing. Kinda funny. Wait and see. Light animation. Not bad. You're a passable fighter, Riku. But, well, I couldn't take damage, so I could not lose it. The fight is not over yet. Okay, what's next? Oh no, slimes! You will experience, there's a typo here, a wide variety of different conditions and monsters. You need to be able to adapt your strategy as the battle progresses. You need to eliminate the bigger threat first, and sometimes the bigger threat is the most powerful monster in the fight. Yeah, I know how it works, but it's nice to explain to the player. For example, if there is a boss and a minion, usually it's convenient to first kill the minions. Though here I don't know who is the strongest, so I don't know how much it matters. Also the weakest one don't do damage, right? Okay, this does... Oh, they are all magical. Okay, we can ignore the dark one. Slime, oh no. We got -2, okay. I would focus the blue then. Seems the most annoying. Then the red, and let's see what the green does. Okay. After the red, they are all done. I could go with a double attack. They would die anyway, right? Razor Leaf Tempest, oh no! That's a cool animation, too bad, no damage. Double kill! That's it? That's the exam? Well done, one last fight remains. This will prove more challenging than the previous ones. Not all foes derive their strength solely from the physical realm. Some draw their life from unseen currents, mystical energies that flow beyond mere flesh and bone. Identify the true nature of the threat and you might find your challenge easier to overcome. I don't know what it means. I will just buff myself again. Hello Crocodile, welcome! How it's going? We're trying this game for Critipedia. So regen. Okay, it's regenerating. It's, I forgot the name. It's the Intrex... The full name is long. A Demon's Hunter Guide to Passing Finals. Okay, no way. I don't mind. It's trying to explain me that some enemies are regenerating health. And others maybe are debuffing. No, this is just an attack. And I can just finish it off with a dual attack. Even if I'm slightly slower. Don't give me blindness, please. Okay, okay. Wait, he's not dead? Something is sus. Maybe he's very low. Let's go with a dual attack, hoping I will attack the right one. I might die here. I have a potion though, never mind. Also, they're doing less damage. Do attack again. It has to be like 1 health left. My man, I don't need mana. Why does the first enemy... Okay, they don't die. Huh. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. So they don't die. I need to do something. At least I'm regenerating some health. They don't seem to die. Maybe I have a skill, I don't know. I didn't try. Damage your targets. Maybe I need to use those. Why not try? I don't see other options. Also, they do no damage now. They're regenerating mana. I don't get it. Jailbreak and Serum, but those are not... Ah, wait, they are slimes. I will try it at this point. Mana Sigil. Cast Mana Shield. What's Mana Shield? Well, I will try them. First, the Serum of Jailbreaker on this one. At this point, I will try it. So, this regen... Does it regen mana, maybe? Wait, I used my item, right? Yes, it just took damage. This game must be proccing everything in the Critipedia right now. There was a bunch of things I definitely mentioned. Though, for now I'm just waiting to see what happens. I definitely should make... should try to remember what was in Critipedia before, so I won't repeat myself. There was something that appeared above, but I didn't see, actually. Let's see. My mana. Okay. Those guys won't die. Let's try Mana Shield. Ah, on the target. Okay, what is Mana Shield? Oh no, Resilience. Oh, we get it from Steel Soldier. Hello, how it's going? We are playing a game during Critipedia. And now we are on a Demon's Hunter Guide to Passing Finals. Also, I don't get why. There should be an automatic shutout effect now. But nothing happened. I suppose I need to look into it. Wait, I will do it manually. How it's going? Yo, oh, that's a cool emoji. Did I saw it before? I don't remember it though. It's pretty cool in a sequence like that. We are trying to wrap our head around this battle because it should be a tutorial battle, but I don't get what I need to do. They don't die. They have 0 health. They just don't die and spam attacks. Ah. Now he died. I don't get what I did. Maybe he needs to... I don't get what I did. I used the Mana Sigil to cast Mana Shield on the target, but... Like... Don't know what the mana shield is. I don't even know why should I use it on the enemies, but let's see if it was the cause. Okay, apparently I will damage mana instead of health, but the game didn't really hint at this, right? The game just I should rewatch the dialogue, but it was something like I don't need just to attack in battle with bronze. I don't know, I like the idea that enemies don't die by just attacking them. You need to use, like, some enemies have different death conditions. That's pretty cool. Though this is still a tutorial, I think it should have been more straightforward about it, because I was pretty much lost. Started with some pixel art, drew a courtyard and a crown. Started messing around with RPG Maker 2003. Oh, the good old RPG Maker 2003. Plans to remake Vast. You want to remake Vast? Huh. That's a cool idea. I really enjoyed the game. Would be cool to see a remake. I would definitely play it again. Like, the remake. I would suggest, if you may want to look into the final battles, that there's definitely room for adding something in the battle system. With 3 party members, it will definitely be different, though, I feel like. Though, the final battle would be different anyway with more party members, right? Well done, you may now move on to the next stage of the exam. Still, I feel like the game really wants me to try to understand what I should do, but without giving me enough information. Also, I could technically softlock if I use the items too many times on the wrong target, but I don't think would happen usually. Well done! The next stage of testing involves identifying your magical affinity. This is like the start of any isekai anime. I'm taking what I did before and push it further. I'm going for a Final Fantasy 1-esque style with more animations. I like in the battle system. You want to change? Wait. I see. Okay, well, more animations, it's a big task, but I see how you make pixel art, so I think you will do it pretty well. I like the Final Fantasy 1 battle background. Only the top part shows up a wall or the sky. Isn't that like in RPG Maker even? There's the below part and the upper part, which is the background. Or you mean something else? Do you have a save point yet, or? This is referred as the Affinity Crystal. Also, Keiko feels like she's Lyn from Fire Emblem, but made with AI. That's what feels like to me. Lyn made with AI. With the dress of Hermione from Harry Potter. When you touch it, it will sense your affinity and reveal your magical abilities. A moment, this is incredible. I read so much about the crystal. It came from a type of crystalline tree that grows in the spirit realm. They say it reacts differently depending on the bloodline or of whoever touches it, but I read theories that it responds to several factors at once. Emotion, intent, even destiny. Where did you hear that? On internet. Source. It came to me in a dream. I read it 8 years ago. Okay, can I touch? Are you ready? Well, I'm here for the test, I should be ready, right? Come on, touch it. Did it change color just to have a random, like the random effect? Beep, 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 beep. Purple, purple, detected. It's similar. A screenshot of Final Fantasy 1 battle. Ah, like this? Wait, you mean that only the upper part is... I see, you mean only the upper part is the background. I see. So that's definitely not how is RPG Maker by default. I think it would look cool, yes. Though I cannot really envision it myself right now. Since I'm going for full colors, this will work as very well. Okay, so the The floor will just be empty then. Or maybe you plan to add like some pixels for pebble there and there just to not have it completely blank. I think it would work. Yes. No, don't take my word. I'm not an artist. Yeah, empty, but yeah, for just some pixels of small things like some pebbles, some piece of terrain, very small, faint lines, just to not have it completely black. Come with me now. Excuse me, Headmaster, we need your guidance. And he says again, oh no, again the guy that came late. What is the meaning of this? I could have been in a meeting, but you are not, so shut up, Headmaster. He has a rather unique magical affinity. Psst, psst, psst. I would have had her whisper to him in the side. Like, I would have made her move on the side of the Headmaster and have the psst, psst there. Because doing psst, psst here makes no sense. He had what affinity? All of them, Headmaster? This is literally an isekai start. Keiko, you're excused. Now. Yes, Headmaster? Riku, it seems there's a double here. You have an especially rare magical affinity. You are able to learn and use every kind of magic there is. Yeah, you're the protagonist. Makes sense. Do you know how many have had such a gift? Not very many. Correct. Or few are naturally attuned to 2 or even 3. Yeah, they say this thing again in the isekais. But an open magical affinity is nearly unheard of. Perhaps 6 have ever been documented. Only 2 of them are truly notable. Brothers torn apart by their conflicting ideals. Most notable was Kaito Onimaru. Indeed. The very same warrior you described meeting in the Demon Zone. So you know his name? Maybe he knew his name from the stories, the book he read. The warrior that saved me was the school founder? Yeah, it appears you were accidentally pulled into the Demon Zone, a place many demons hunters have tried to find. Okay, this looks very dangerous. I was in the middle of some research on the medallion you were given when you came. It bears the mark of Kaito Onimaru. Wouldn't that make him over 1,000 years old? I don't have answers for you. The Demon Zone is still a mystery. It's possible a spirit could have all the tangibility of a mortal body in the Demon Zone. Or he could be that old. His grave was never found. Yeah, because you don't find a grave, you find the body. And then you make a grave. Yeah, I don't know, I still find it funny. To be fair, in RPGs, sometimes when you die, the character becomes a gravestone. And you bring the gravestone, like a party member that follows you to the church and you resurrect him. So maybe it's a similar thing. I don't think so. I think it's just a mistake. I must admit, your story has left me intrigued, Riku. And I believe that you may have a crucial role to play in unlocking the secrets of the Demon Zone. It's too early to say, since also he came late to the exam. I am pleased to inform you that I am admitting you to Kaito Onimaru Academy. You'll be admitted to House Ikari as a first-year student. You will learn the art of demon hunting. You will study the ancient tomes and practice. And maybe you will uncover the truth about Kaito Onimaru's past. Okay, don't put too many expectations on him. There are those who would seek to misuse the power of the Demon Zone. And we must be vigilant in our pursuit of knowledge. I wanted to make another observation here. Not observation on the situation, more like observation on the dialogues. Because it's fine, even if the trope of having all the elements is overused now, especially in isekais. At least there is a concept that is the Demon Zone, which seems interesting. Though also, I would say, the dialogue maybe could have been split in multiple parts, because I don't see the need to explain right here what a Demon Zone is. Here we are talking about being accepted to the university and him having all the magic attunements. I think the Demon Zone could easily be explained later in the story or later during the course of the lessons of the university. Or if not the lessons, during a special cutscene with the headmaster again. I feel like we are getting too much information right here. Not mostly for to receive the information in the head. More like to avoid having dialogues to get too long. I believe that you have the potential to make a real difference. I ask you, are you ready to take on this new challenge? I'm ready. I think you should hold on to this. Headmaster returned Warrior's Mark. Later that day. Oh, hello, Phoenix Retro. Welcome. Oh. I'm developing this almost entirely on my own. Everything is going to be heavily fine-tuned with a God found me. Okay, though I'm not saying this out of malice, I'm just pointing out stuff so you can see a player point of view and so decide how to approach the development, keeping in mind usually how someone plays. I do not represent the medium player. I'm more annoying and I stop all the time to read or to talk. But I'm happy to offer my perspective. Again, I make Critipedia not to shit on games, but to point out what I think could be revisioned, or at least something to keep in mind while making a game. I'm not saying I say the absolute truth, but I say that as a player, I feel like something could have been double-checked just to see if it aligns to what the developer wants. Hey, there's an empty seat over here. I feel like everything is an empty seat. Thank you. No, it just wants to have your company. This scene would make much more sense with more more characters around. I'm Kenji Sato from House Arashi. Pleased to meet you, I'm Riku from House Hikari. Oh wait, now I realize. Is it like Harry Potter? There are different houses. What is the purpose of houses even? Well, what was the purpose of houses in Harry Potter as well? Was it in Harry Potter just to have toxic competitiveness? Welcome students, today marks a new chapter in your lives. Out of the 10,000 applications and 2,000 prospective students, you few have demonstrated outstanding courage. We are 3 persons. 3. Everyone else sucks. Adding more NPCs. Okay. That feels weird now without any of those. You are now officially students of Kaito Nimaru Academy. Who's that? Edgy boy. That's Ren Azuki, a second year in House Koruba. Okay, I want to point out something I already discussed on the Critipedia times ago. Probably it's here. This one. Too many names straight ahead. Because I already forgot all the names the game threw at me. If they will say or mention a name, I will forget it. Because there are too many. Especially also because the names have 2 parts. The name and the surname. That are also Japanese names. So it's even harder for not Japanese people to remember those. That's why I forgot every name. I don't know, would be fine to just call him Ren. And maybe have Azuki be mentioned only later. I don't think the surname is important. Now. Maybe later, if you find out about his family, I don't know. But now I think only the name could be mentioned. His family are respected demon hunters. Also another thing, House Koruba. Because I suppose this academy is like a system similar to Hogwarts. Where there are the 4 houses. And students are assigned to one of the 4 houses. Though, there's a difference in Harry Potter. In Harry Potter, the houses have, let's say, more memorizable names. I don't see the need to add other names on top of the names and surname of each character, every student. We only have 3 now, but I would have, I don't know, I think it would be better to have names that are more simple to remember, because those are not important characters, those are in a way factions. Harry Potter still had a name for them, but they were in a way easy to remember. We had, I don't know the name in English though, I know them in Italian. They had the golden Gryphon, the red, the snake, and the black crow. Here there is nothing for make me remember this name, unfortunately. His family are respected demon hunters. He descended from a close friend of Kaito Nimaru. Okay, at least I remember the name Kaito. That's nice. He's regarded as one of our most promising students. His father's distinguished career as a demon hunter has afforded their family significant means. Okay, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw. Oh wait, those are pretty cool. Yeah, I heard about Hufflepuff once. I only watched in Italian. The other names are cool. I like Slytherin. That's the sound of, like, literally a slithering snake. Ravenclaw also is cool. In Italian they had the colors of each faction. They had the Golden Griffon, which is literally Gryffindoro, so it's very similar to the English one, while keeping the color theme of the name. Slytherin is Green Snake, or Snake Green to be exact. Hufflepuff was Hufflepuff was Red Badger, and Ravenclaw was Black Crow. In a way, they also are pretty cool in Italian as well. Though I like the English ones. Pretty cool. Griffon is red. I don't know. I did not make the names in Italian. There was some Harry Potter influence. Feels like there's a decent amount, because the faction system of the houses is... well, to be fair, I also saw it in Fire Emblem 3 Houses. It's clearly been taught how to win. Whether it's learned how to work with others remains to be seen. Indeed, but be warned, it can be a bit intense, especially with his studies. But before we begin our new academic year, being a student of Kaito Nimaru Academy comes with great responsibility. You will uphold our values of honor, courage, blah blah blah, everything boring, and you will be expected to work together as a team to achieve our goals. And now, I'd like to introduce the faculty here at Kaito Nimaru Academy. Professor Taro in charge of demonic studies. Literally Harry Potter of... how was it called? There was the guy in Harry Potter that changed every year. Not demonic studies, more like... well, this one feels more important because it's related to the mystery of the demonic zone. Professor Mei-Ling in charge of combat and tactics. Yami in mystical arts. Hiroshi in charge of ritual and exorcism. Kenji... okay. As I said before, we have too many names. I am not remembering any of those. Maybe I will remember Kenji, but because it's a character from Katawa Shoujo. And Natsumi in charge of field medicine. Manami in cryptology and language. Akino Sensei. Why are the others not Sensei? History and ethics. Now, if you will, settle into your house. House student common room. There is much to do before your classes start tomorrow morning. Deji boy. So, you're the Ikari first year. We need direction to reach the entrance exam. And who told you that? I heard it from students who earned their place here. Boy, I have, like, all the elements I can. More than a few of them. I assume the story improved in the retelling. Then you should know better than to mistake rumors for truth. Confidence suits you. We'll see how long it lasts. Sure, Draco Malfoy. See you later. Also, I did like a spike movement. Ta-da. What was that about? Kenji! That's the professor, right? That's the only name I remember of the professors. No, also I remember Natsumi, but again, because it's a character from Great Ace Attorney and Data Live. Was it Data Live, Natsumi? No, wait. Where was Natsumi from? Natsumi. I think it's Data Live. Though I cannot be sure. Yeah, it's from Data Live. Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe you should get to your common room. Okay, that's not very big if it's a common room, but I will see. That's probably a good idea. Why did you walk onto me? Ah, okay, it's randomly roaming, okay. He has no dialogue, it's unfortunate. I would have at least gave her a single dialogue. Even just saying, for now go to your common room. Or made him disappear. Okay, it's bigger in the inside. Hey there, you must be the new first year in House Ikari. I'm Hideki, your house liaison. Hi, I'm Riku. We heard some rumors about you. Did you really stumble into Demon Zone? I don't know. We try to keep an open mind in House Ikari. It wouldn't be too far a reach when considering we heard you tested for an affinity for all the elemental magic. Wow, word travels fast. Most houses have a resident gossip of all three. Come on, let me introduce you to everyone. This is Yuna, Mei, and Hoshi. Guys, this is Riku. We got other names. Oh, I don't think I will remember those as well. Welcome, Ikari, Riku. I hope you're ready for some fun. Hey, Priscilla. No, that's not Priscilla. It's Mikkel. Nice to meet you. Hi, Riku. You're gonna love it here. Thanks. We sleep in the left room. Class starts 2 hours after. What do you mean we sleep? Maybe males on the left and girls on the right. Class starts 2 hours after breakfast. Lunch and dinner is anytime you can between class and fieldwork. There is a day a week to end the laundry, extra stuff. Okay, shouldn't this be explained by the headmaster? Not by the head of the rooms? I don't see why this important information should be should be told by another student. Even if maybe he was here from the previous year, but still. There is 1 day a week to end the laundry, extra studies, whatever your demon hunting heart desires. Within reason. Let us know. Oh, I suppose we hit the sack. And we go sleep alone. Okay, so this room for males, except there's an intruder on the right side. Wait, there's an imposter among them. You sacrifice grants us power beyond comprehension. Stop the madness. If you harm the body, I will cut you down. I don't know what those sentences are about. If this is supposed to be like a mysterious moment, I would have interrupted the music because it's the same one playing from before. I know the power you seek. Shedding innocent blood grants you no power. It only strains your soul. It actually gives you experience. Usually. Love points. Ooh. It was just a bad dream. Just a bad dream. I don't like that the music kept playing from before. It gave a sense of continuity that doesn't really make sense. It feels like we did not sleep. It feels like no time passed. Because we got to sleep, we got the dream, and we woke up, but the music was the same. It should have been at least an interruption in the music. If it doesn't feel right, again, seems like we are in. It's the same scene altogether. Do I have time for breakfast, or should I just go to class? Well, they told us it's 2 hours after waking up. Hi, I'm Sora. Hi, Sora. And the guy sleeping. Also, let's see the intruder among the girls. What are you doing here? We never know. Also, can I save? How can I save? Okay, it auto-saves. Do I would still like to save? Also, I may want some indications. There is something I still need to write about, but where is it? Here, this one. Open world task confusion. I did not write what it is about, but that's what I'm feeling right now. I don't know where to go. And I know that the games makes you explore, but even open world games, they direct you where to go and let you decide if you want to explore or go somewhere. Because now I just don't know what to do, and I feel like I'm stumbling in the dark. The game told me to... There's a teddy bear. The game told me if I can go to breakfast or I should go to lesson right away. Well, to be fair, we know where the lesson is. Though at least I thought I could go to breakfast, right? Maybe it's not time for lesson yet. What are you doing here? No dialogue. You have to go for the done. Okay, okay. I would have placed more saving points around the game, even if the autosave makes it fine. Hi. The Academy weapon shop is closed. No problem, I bought it myself. Ah, everything is closed. If it's closed, why are you here? Hi. You're early for class. I won't start for a few hours. What do you mean early for class? I don't think I will attend class here, right? That's a weird sentence because it's not class there. Okay, this is the exterior. I'm gonna check the exterior just in case. Does it always rain? Aha! No, that's not a save point. That's right. Almost. They have prisons at school? We have Azkaban already into Hogwarts. Wow. The door is locked. Of course. They didn't just seal it. They buried it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but... That's usually what ChatGPT says. It's not just but it's not just X, it's Y. I could give the benefit to the doubt to the developer and writer that wrote it, but to be fair, another negative downside of using AI art for the game, which I never realized up until now, is if you use AI in your game, people might assume that everything else also is AI. So people, by reading this, they will probably assume, or at least highly suspect, that also the dialogue and the text is written by AI. That was the point. Wait, why are you in my team, Ren? We have to find a key. Faculty, archivist. Maybe the headmaster himself. Then this is as far as we go. For tonight, at least. tomorrow we watch who has access and who pretends they don't. I feel like I sequence break everything. Let me reset. Okay, I feel like this is a sequence break. Let's avoid it. What else do we check? This is a door. No. It was suspicious though. Okay, I like this crystal. Pretty fancy. I was wishing this one makes me save, but not really. Crafting? No. Magic crafting? Kinda. Can I take a swim or... Yeah, that's what... maybe I should keep this one in consideration again while I talk about... I write here about the open world task confusion. Because I have something to do here. I don't know what, and I'm exploring areas I don't even need now. I would definitely block off areas that are not useful right now. Like the potion room, the armory room, the library even. At least this, a section of the floor entirely. Since it will limit the player possibility of exploration. So it will redirect the player towards the right way. And also will avoid the player entering empty rooms where he cannot do anything. I think I forgot to ask about the free spellbook. I think it's another thing. I tried below. Should I try again the floor? Ah, I didn't try here, wait. No, aha! Hi. There's a seat up front. Hurry, class is about to start. Wait. This is the room for class. There's another one here though. Do I have to choose which class to attend or... Do you mind? Hey, hey. I suppose class of weapons. I will take class of weapons. Okay. I don't get it. Why before we got in the room that contained like 40 spots and now we have a lesson in a... Not even a classroom, it's a room with 5 spots. Personally, I don't see how it makes sense. Because we got a lot of like 40 spots in the introduction, but here only 5. Also, I don't think the game explained us like if we could choose. I don't know, I feel like the game should at least address the fact we can choose. Even in a single line of dialogue, we can choose the lesson to attend. Introduction to battle tactics. I trust you all are prepared to delve into the complexity of combat strategy. We learn best by doing. That being said, break off into groups of 4. We're only 4! Your assignment for this class is to complete a quest outside the academy grounds. But, like, you're not teaching anything. Go only where you are directed and you'll live to endure another class. Go anywhere else and your safety cannot be guaranteed. You go in the nearby forest to the south, where recent reports indicate demon activities. This will be a practical lesson in battle tactics and teamwork. Your objectives are to locate the source of the disturbance, assess the threat and neutralize it if possible. This is not just about fighting. Strategize and work together. Any questions? Are there other creatures in the forest we are going to? There are. There are slimes and other trash mobs. Nothing more. Do they use the term trash mob in fantasies? Professor, what do we know about the demons we're supposed to hunt? Combat is almost always a laundry list of unknowns. It will fall to you to obtain information. Students with magical affinity should head to the school shop. You get a free spellbook. Okay. And take this. Okay. Get the hell out of here and try not to get killed. This... Am I paying a tuition to just go to grind alone in a forest? This university is a scam. At least I can get a free book. That's what it was mentioning while leaving. Okay, we can buy crafting equipment, I see. Wait, let me try again. Ah, it's empty. I can sell stuff though. The gaming shop. Oh, do we have cards? I received to create a radiant restore that fully restores HP and status. Why are those free? Can I sell them? Not really. Too bad. Where's the magic shop? Okay, we can... Okay, we don't have any new weapon. Accessories are the same, I suppose. Okay. About the magic. You must be here for the free spellbook. You have a natural affinity for magic, yes? All of them. What is your magic affinity? All of them. Yeah, that's what he said. Ah, see, you have a sense of humor. No, really. Wait, are you the new first year in House Ikari? Yeah? Ah, why didn't you say so? I never dreamed I would meet someone with an open magic affinity. I may be able to open your choices a little more. Okay, personally, I like that she get a personality, which, unfortunately though, showcases the lack of personality in other dialogues. I feel like this is... To be fair, this is one of the first dialogues where I see there is some personality of the character inside. I personally cannot describe the personality of the protagonist. Maybe the other character where I saw some personality was the edgy boy rival Draco Malfoy. But other than that, even the protagonist did not have a very marked personality I can really understand. I haven't put the party together yet. Okay, that's why they say let's teamwork, but you need to be you're alone anyway. Hey, be able to open your choices a little and let you choose from light and dark too. I'm really not supposed to, but Whoa, what's going on? A little excitement. Let me show you what we have available. Fire, ice, thunder, water, earth, and wind. Those are the 6 magical types. But since you have an open affinity, I let you choose from all of them plus light and dark. That's a lot of options. Yeah, with an open magic affinity like yours, the possibilities are endless. Which one should I choose? Ah, that's the beauty of it. You don't have to choose just one. Your affinity is unique. Which one? Raid, what are you doing here? Which one would you choose? Most demons are weak to light magic, but you won't be able to go into that area for a few weeks. A few are weak to water, some flying demons are weak to wind, and other to thunder magic. Fire is the most versatile element. It's worth noting that some of the monsters in the area are vulnerable to thunder magic. Also, light magic only allows for a basic cure spell now. We can go burn everything, I suppose. Can I get all of them? Also, the portrait changed. Oh, we can buy a lot of stuff. Wait, can we buy advanced stuff already? Ah, the scan. Levitate, it's free. Vanish, it's free. And Dream Reversal. What is Dream Reversal? Hypnosis also sounds cool. Or useful at least. Forbidden Magic, yes! Oh, we have Chaos and Hate reaction. Which are free. That's a lot of magic. It's cool having that many choices, but I would like to know what they do at least. Because I see no reason to not hide what they do. Because if you don't want to keep it a secret, then why not show it here? If you want to keep it a secret, that doesn't really make sense, because a player will just buy it, use it, see what it does, and reload if they are not happy with it. So it will just add the extra work on the user part anyway. Spell crunch time. Blood sacrifice sounds also nice. Time break sounds... Oh, we go with blood sacrifice. Okay. Let's see if it's worth it. Blood sacrifice used. Interaction, levitate, and vanish. We can probably get other free ones, but I think we are fine like right now. Sacrifice HP to damage an opponent MP. I was hoping for more, for something better, but maybe we saw in the battle before, damaging mana could be useful. Until in the fabric of reality, it's free. I think this one is a little broken, maybe. Interaction, it's taunt. Levitate. You can levitate. I suppose you're immune to earth. Doesn't say what it does. Firebolt, it's the basic fire attack, and vanish. Invisible, untargetable. Oh. Well, it's cool. Since we are here. Any healing? We can get a basic one, actually. Also, we can take any level. Master. Okay, still need to be unlocked. Not ready for those, but I'm ready for Master. Even if you had none. Okay, we go into the forest and do the quest, I suppose. That's our work now. Let me just... Okay. So I'm curious to see the battle system. Well, I already saw it in the battle before. Ah, where is the exit? Damn. I actually saw the battle system in the sequence of the test for the protagonist. I'm still not convinced about it. It's a little... I still don't get the thing about enemies that can be killed by depleting their mana. Also because we don't have a lot of ways to do it for now. Also, I feel like this game is missing a way for the player to keep track of what they are doing. Maybe... Actually, I can just talk to the professor, right? Because this game is not straightforward in the story. It's not like go to point A, from point A to point B. It's more, it's living your life in the academy. So I feel like it's important for the player to remember what they were doing. And this does not help. Like, remember, it was Lollo, right? Lollo said it all the time. He said, imagine if I stop playing right now and I return after a week. I load the game and I forgot what I was doing. How should I know what I was doing? In this scenario, if I stop playing now and I continue next week, I won't remember what I was supposed to do. And even now, I don't know exactly where the forest is. Maybe the game definitely mentioned it to me, but I think I forgot already. Also, where is the exit? I'm lost again. It's probably... I think it was here. Okay. Maybe they mentioned something in the east or west. Do we have a forest here? No, okay. I think later. Okay. Let's see where we can go. Or what we can do. Also, it's still raining. I suppose we go here. Ah! Already, okay. Wait, we have... Chaos Fracture. Wait, oh no! Wait! Ah, okay, never mind. I thought I needed to kill them with mana damage. Okay, I think it was not intended for me to have that spell right away and that it's free, so... Maybe we're a little too early for that? Well, we go the same. So far I have some good feedback to next update. Okay. I know it's flowed incomplete. Yeah, it's not a problem that a game is flowed incomplete, because any game is flawed and incomplete at during the development, right? It's not something to be ashamed of. The game is during development, and so of course it's incomplete and has flaws. That's what the development process is for, to make a game that is complete or improves after updates. And of course that's what feedback is sometimes. Also a note, I like how the secret passage is highlighted by the small field here that is barely covered by the leaves. Okay, we got... Oh! A fire demon, okay. I will try to not use the Chaos Fracture for now. Also, we cannot even use power now, I feel like. What do we do? Untargetable? Does it even work? Too bad we only have the fire attack. Then we go physical. Oh no. I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Okay, I'm less fine. I should probably double hit this one. It's the most dangerous. Oh wow, he has a lot of health. Can I even survive? And I can use the healing. Wait, where's my healing? Where's my... Ah, hit cure. Minor. I will use an item, maybe. The others are kinda useless. Aha, as new. At this point, sure, I will go with Chaos Fracture. Never mind. Ah, they do damage. So at least the minions will die. Oh wait! This move does crazy damage. Oh well, easy. Okay, it was a secret for a... I'm running. I hope there's not too many random encounters. No, definitely the encounter rate is too much. Let me do something. Okay. Much faster. The encounter rate though feels a little too high. Also, considering the battles are the same, there's always the same enemy. Hey, this is where I found the discrepancy. Is there anything here? I hint? No, okay. I think it's also the wrong area, but okay. Also, I don't know how you thought this is the shortcut, because the academy is much more on the west. But okay. Hey, we are back home! Can we go there? No. This is definitely not the right area, but I'm curious. I want to explore a little. Haha. Nothing. Ah, Cinder Heaven, okay. We have a city right close to it. I don't think we are supposed to be here now. Also, I'm a little worried of the autosave. I would definitely add more save point, or a save point if there are even, because all it takes is a wrong warp. Like you enter a teleport that was not complete in the demo, and you enter a new map and it autosaves on it. So your save file is ruined for the whole demo. Also, the player might want to keep more save slots, maybe. I could technically do it by duplicating the save slot in the files, but... I don't think there will be the need for now. Okay, this is not the area I wanted. Probably it's the one in... It mentioned the east, or was it west? Wait, was the fire elemental the target we had to kill, maybe? Wasn't it a little too strong, though? Unfortunately, a mysterious force prevents you from going further. Nobody addresses that. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Maybe it's the head of the guild that doesn't want me to go. Unfortunately, I cannot say how the battle system is hard or easy because I think the Spellcow's Fracture is not intended to be in the inventory right now. Did I do my quest? I hope I did. Otherwise we can check the magic quest. Okay, it's very annoying not to know how much money you have. Okay, here at least it says it here. Ah, we can have skills if we want to go physical, I suppose. Reaper Strike. Pickpocket. Huh. Final Verdict, it's free. Desperation Strike, it's free. I like the idea of free spells, but it definitely looks unintended. Monster skills, out of stock. Status healing? Purify, not yet. Support? Oh, we can enhance, put an element on the sword. I don't think I will do it. And we have last one? No, we got combat intermediate. Okay. Let's see if I completed my quest. You ended yourself admirably out there. I did everything alone. Ah, that's why it was supposed to be hard. Oh, that's why it was hard without the extra spell. Because I was supposed to be with the whole team. That will be all for today. Class dismissed. You did nothing! Professor Maylin is starting magic fundamentals down the hall for those with magic affinity. This class might help you. Someone spawned on the other side. It's the edgy boy. But sure, let's go. Maybe it's the one in the medical room? I don't know. Maybe not. I don't need any healing. He said though down south, but I'm confused. That was the only one, right? Maybe this one? No. Ah, okay. Yeah, it was this one. It's not south. Unless south is on the left of the screen, but I don't think it's the case. Welcome to Magic Essentials. Over the next few weeks, we'll explore the fundamentals of elemental magic: fire, water, wind, earth, light, and shadow, and the forces that govern how magic works in the real world. Even if your natural affinity leans toward one element, don't worry, anyone can study other elements. Few can wield them all, but understanding them is crucial for any aspiring demon hunter. You're taking a short field trip to Cinder Heaven. Your goal? Gather ingredients and brew your first potion. How do we know which potion we are crafting? From the crafting menu, are you even paying attention? Oh, good question. You'll each be crafting one of the following. Basic health potion, mana potion, skill elixir, lesser phoenix distillation. Okay, I was not in a magic school, but I think before starting like to craft 4 potions the first day, we should first start with the basics and theory. Because, for example, in the chemistry class, we did not start the first day by making components together. I don't think this is very realistic, because if you had to learn potion crafting, you would first learn how the potion is composed, what gives the magic effects to the potion, how the elements interact, what is the criteria that a health potion comes out instead of a basic mana potion. Like, what ingredients do that... like, what is the criteria that transforms an ingredient into the potion? Not straight up crafting potions with no explanation. That's the twist. Your recipe will be assigned at random. No picking. Isn't there an item shop on campus? Yeah, but it's not going to hold your hand. Ingredients won't line up neatly on a shelf. This exercise is to teach you how to think and forage like a real alchemist. Are we expected to pay for the ingredients ourselves? Oh, they are questions. Like in university, you're expected to pay for the books even if you already paid for tuition, but okay. Absolutely not. Why do you think you pay tuition? Yeah, tell it to the university professors. You'll be provided with 400 dralen. Should be more than enough. Where do we brew the potion? You'll find the school apothecary and forge in the far corner of campus. Okay, this is... I found the place, but this is not enough information. Far corner... I suppose from here into the other side, but you don't know which corner. The furthest, but could be also the bottom right. I would have given more clearer information. Overall, I think the player can and will get lost in the school, which I don't think it's a good thing. Where are we going to brew the potions? Ah, it's repeating. One last thing, here. Unlocked basic health potion recipe and all of them. This is your crafting recipe book. It will store and reveal every recipe you discover. Treat it like your spellbook for potions. Pick your potion, head to Cinder Heaven and gather ingredients. Your cauldron is waiting. Okay, it's random. Let's go with a basic health potion recipe. I like it's actually random. It's not working. The ingredients for a basic health potion: salt, lightened petal, aqua jelly, crimson gel. I wonder what gives the health regeneration properties. Maybe the petal, or I think the gel is to give it magic and the petal to give it the healing power. That's what I was expecting to learn in the first days of potion and alchemy. Not just craft potions. I was expecting her to explain, for example, that aqua gel and crimson gel are compounds to give a magic effect in the substance of the potion, and the radiant petal is the catalyst that transforms the agglomerate of mana and magic from the gel and the jelly to give it a specific effect based on the item. The petal, in this case, healing properties. I don't know, that's the first thing that came to mind. My first explanation. Of course, I'm not saying the game needs to have it. Quite in the contrary, actually. I don't think the game really needs to have that many explanations for anything. Though it was an example that it's a... maybe it's a little too rush to have it as a first day explanation, but I think gameplay-wise it's okay. It just felt unusual for a magic school or a school altogether. But since it's a game, I can have a small suspension of how it's called? Suspension of belief, was it? I forgot how it's called. I love this move. I love this move. It's scaring me. No, I'm wrong, but... oh wait, they still die one hit. Never mind. Never mind. It's not carrying me. I just win in 2 hits anyway. Did the professor explain where the city is? I suppose you need to explore a little, but... I don't know. It's fine if a game doesn't keep your hand, but this not even it's not even not keeping your hand, it's straight up throwing you in the open world. It should explain at least the basic things, like where is the city. Bad guy, did he come in? I sent for it, my courier hasn't come back yet. I was about to... No more excuses, get it or you got... I got you where you stand. Out of my way. Are you okay, old man? I don't discuss other patrons' business. Okay, your issues. Okay, you can... I can buy here salt. Let's see if I remember. It's pixie dust, lavender, nothing. Sunflower petals here, and that's it. Frankincense, and the rest. The dialogue is repeating. Dead mento, dead mento. It's also pretty cheap for being a toe of dark energy. Newt saliva, no thanks. Black cat whisker. Goblin's not, no thanks. What is the slime? Slime piece. Still white magic, maybe? I don't see it. Wait, did I drop the gel and the jelly from the monsters? No, I'm surprised the slimes did not drop what I needed. Should I see other shops? Hello? Is anyone here? Never mind. Well, that's what I was worried about happened. I'm soft lock. And if I reset, I will be there. I'm stuck here. I suppose I'll have to stop right here. I don't see any other way to solve this one. I could try to go through walls, cheat, and reach the other exit, but I don't even know if that is working or not. Okay then, I think it's fine because I think I saw enough for give a opinion. So, let me be straight. I love women. Okay, not this type of straight, I'm kidding. I feel like you are trying to have too much stuff in the same plate. Considering also that the limitation of working with alone in a very, very limited team. I feel like you're trying a little too many things at the same time. Like, I see how you want to create a very... I feel like you're creating a big game with a lot of interactions, a lot of possibilities. Though I feel like that's a little risky, dangerous in a way, because there are too many things to keep track of, and in a scenario you may end up having too much stuff that it's not really polished. You have a lot of extra content that it's not updated or balanced well. Or in another scenario, you risk to at some point realize there is still too much to do in the game. Like, you realize there is still too much stuff to do and you feel demotivated on continuing the project. So there's a lot of dangers in doing a big game full-fledged like this. Also alone. So that's why for the first developers, I always suggest to start with short games. Of course, at this point, you choose to make a long game, so you already took your decision. If I had an advice, would be to stick on what you have right now and do your best to not overcreep with features. Like, you should stick on what we have, refine it, improve it, and without adding new stuff. I would suggest to not add new stuff just because you think, oh, this one would look cool in the game. Stick on what you have. Improve what you have, work with everything you have there, and you may risk the chance of never finishing the project, because again, there's a lot of food in the plate here. That's how you say it in English, right? Also, I liked the start because it was starting with something in the middle of the events. It was revealed to be a dream, but later there is still the catch of the demon zone, which was interesting. And I think this section, to get used to the school, could work in the pacing, though the game still needs another hook to keep you interested in the story, because now I'm just expecting lessons and lessons. And there is nothing much I'm looking forward to except the more mysteries of the demon zone, but since we are still at the beginning, I feel like it won't happen for long. That's also what the magic girl said to me. So I feel like the game will have a lot of lessons and side quests like those, and only later address the other demon zone. That's kinda dissuading me from wanting to continue in a way. Of course, could be different, but it's important that a game at least gives the player an idea of what it's about to come. And for now, it seems like it's about to come more school, more lessons and everything. This game vaguely reminds me of Dungeon Dreams 2, which had a similar setting, except there was the big hook of the dungeon, which was an infinite dungeon you would explore downwards, level by level. And that worked as the main hook, and it worked, in my opinion. And also it had dating and waifus, but I feel like that also a game that overcrept a little, in my opinion. And had some difficulty on having what was it? An art style that's fitting for the characters. I don't know, though. Making games that those big are always a big risk. That's what I wanted to say. I think it's everything. Am I forgetting something? Probably. I think I will stop here. Okay. For the end of the stream, I will see if I can raid someone. We can raid. NPC is playing some events. I don't know what they are though. Special events. I'm old. We can go to NPC. It's also the stream anniversary. Why not? Let's see if we have enough raid power. Let's see. Do we have enough raid power now? Yes, okay, we do. Then, thanks a lot for coming by. This was a Demon Hunter guide to passing finals. Also, I will share. Where is it? Oh, wait, can I do it in time? I will share the God found me. Since the developer wanted me to share it, so if anyone is interested, here it is. Together with the game, I suppose. I already shared the game before, but this is it again. And thanks for coming by. We will play another Critipedia game the next Wednesday. There will be no RPG Maker stream this Saturday, unfortunately. Thanks for coming, and we'll see each other whenever happens.